Good morning, good evening, good night, everybody, wherever you are in the world. Welcome once again to another session of Living World of Darkness, Rage Across New York. Tonight we have two of the Glasswalkers who've been working on a little something in secret for quite a while lately. And just now, two of them have decided to gather together in the umbral reflection of Dragos's apartment. They they've decided it's about time to contact their patron spirit about this whole odd kerfuffle. Take it
Yes,
away.
yes. And Dragos has, for preparation for this, been in the Umbra. Preparing everything computer-wise. He's prepared to send a little sacrifice. He's sacrificing one of the slaughter accounts he has used Vale to grind on him for. So a lot of emotional energy is going into that account from more than different people. So valuable sacrifice. And, he's prepared to just, summon Cockroach. And since I have been, and one thing I will get renowned for this, since it's an incarnate. Second, I have prepared for 6 hours, so I've gone down to the minimum difficulty of 3. And now I'm going to roll my wits plus rituals. I think my wits at this point is 3. Yes, so it's 6. I have to go and check my sheet now. Sorry, because I'm living. It was an annoying development, but I just want to check because if I had updated the sheet. Yeah, it was 6 dice. Excellent. Now, if I could be able to. I have technical difficulties, sorry. Now, 6 dice, difficulty 3. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes on summoning Cockroach.
Just a juggling of cockroach?
No. The big prepared for 6 hours, so it's gone down to difficulty 3.
Gotcha. Alright then. Well then, he comes pretty much post-haste.
And he's happy, hopefully.
Yeah, it's not long before scurrying underneath one of the areas in the Umbra. You can't tell exactly where he came from, for Cockroach is elusive when he wants to be. But the massive roach eventually scuttles out to greet the two Guru, flicking his antenna as he looks at them. I've been watching you.
I assumed you had. Well, thank you for coming. As you know, we have a certain someone living here, and we wondered what to do. What do you want us to do with it? Or her, rather.
Spare her. She is one of Cockroach's children. Maybe not like you.
But yeah, I assume as much. Any more specific instructions than that? We didn't. I assumed sparing her was on the. Just wait a second.
Specifics. Keep her alive. The Samsa are a group I've been interested in since they were created.
Yeah, I have old Japanese ladies laughing in the background, so if she could. Yeah, I'm translating for Zeke.
Okay.
Okay.
As Ezekiel is speaking through Dragos, honored spirit, is there anything in particular we can do to help her with her current situation? The way she currently is with her mental state causes her pain and causes her issues trying to be around others that are not your children like we are. Is there anything we can do to help her?
Cockroach sort of tilts his head to the side, squints his strange eyes. Humans have facilities dedicated to that. To helping her survive the damage that she's underwent.
Yes, they do, honored spirit, but with her specialness, her closeness to you could cause issues in those places.
No,
We
no,
were
no, do not take her there. But that could provide some insight.
see if we can find a way to use their techniques with her.
Yes, yes, the Weaver's tools are many that
I see.
area, and they are useful tools.
I see. I see.
I have personally tried to study human techniques for this, and I also have two kinfolk who study psychiatry, are trying to be a psychiatrist, and they are also helping her. But is there any kind of non-mundane thing we can do? Like, because she's not only mentally a little twisted, she also has taint. Is there anything you can do to fix the taint?
I do not know. Is the taint coincidental? Is it a part of her very being? They were made by the worm. Perhaps the taint is part of them.
That's how it appears, honored spirit. Are there more like her around here that we need to collect?
Yes.
Do you perhaps have a way to allow us to find them easier?
Yes. My children are drawn to them more than any other of Earth's creatures in the normal realm. They all congregate nearby. When injured, they break into millions. Anywhere you find cockroaches, you'll find one of my children.
Would it be possible to have your children seek them out and tell us where they are? I would be willing to provide this service for you.
Yes, it would take time, so much time. They do not listen to the spirit world. They run and they hide from it in dark corners. They don't understand.
Can they see spirits, or can they
My
enter?
children, they whisper my advice to them in the dark corners where the gauntlet wears thinner. But they do not listen. They do not understand our gifts. They understand so little.
They are taught gifts.
I don't know.
Yeah, right. He
Out
doesn't
of
say that.
character, I do know, but
Yeah, out of character. Out of character. Dragons does not see yeah right either. Like that's what he would say is like with the right of summoning, I could summon you out to them, so you could speak to them more directly and see if that would be helpful.
that might work.
Like if
Where are you keeping my child?
here, just switch the flip the coin around. We don't have any better facilities at the moment. She is experiencing normal life. He shrugs, so to speak.
The cockroach scurries around and eventually finds his way to the room that Anna is currently sitting in, and he just stands there. He doesn't say anything to her. He just watches very closely.
I can open it. So I can try to get you on the other side. Unless you can manifest yourself.
I can, but my messengers scare them. I might scare them more. Even a familiar face.
I can ask her if she wants to see you.
Yes. Talk to the created one for me.
You know, that one thing would go into Hamid, and he would step sideways. Take the time needed to step sideways into not into the room she is in, because that could be scary. But stepping into his room, getting some clothes on, or his corner of the apartment, and then he would knock carefully on her door. Just like, can I come in?
Yes, come in, Dragos.
She, pushes the door. He pushes the door with a finger, and he doesn't skip in, but walks in and just like, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling okay. I drew this, and she pulls out a little. She holds out the sketchbook, one that Dragos had purchased for her, and she sort of holds it out to him, and it has a very crude-looking drawing of a wolf on it.
Dragon would give her like the biggest thumbs up, like, that's a nice drawing. Sits his head, just looking. That's a wolf. It's a wolf. Yes, it's a nice wolf.
Yeah, yes, it's a wolf, like you and your friends.
Yes. Remember, good wolves. There are bad wolves out there, but we are not those. Nice wolves. Just making this distinction clear again. Anyway, I don't want to disturb you, but you like cockroaches. Yes. And what if I could?
Yeah.
What if I could tell you I could introduce you the, let's say, father of all cockroaches, the king of cockroaches, so to speak. I could have him come here and meet you.
The king of cockroaches?
That's the best way I can explain it. I could do it better, but not sure how. Like, let's say the spirit of cockroaches, so to speak. I could have him come.
Spirit?
I just want. Do you want to meet him or not? He's nice and he cares. He has been watching you and protecting you.
She brings one hand to her mouth, sort of starts biting on her nails, but she nods.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying this is all okay. All okay. I would rather do the right, go out into the room and just do the quickest right of something you could. This is like difficulty 9, but at the same time, I'm going to spend a willpower to guarantee a success, so at least comes. Why did I take 9 dice? 6 dice. Difficulty 9. Come on. 1 willpower. Woo.
Okay, cockroach. He gets a little bit of help manifesting, but he seems disappointed that he has to do most of the work himself.
Yeah, and I was like, short notice, okay? She's in here, and Dragos would help him walking.
When Cockroach leaves and starts to manifest over, Zegal follow Dragos's what he did and go into Dragos's room and step sideways across and change into Hamid and then go into the room after getting some clothes on. He'll kind of stand at the doorway and just kind of watch. He's not going to enter the room because he doesn't want to spook her.
The cockroach will follow Dragos into the room where Anna is. And the way the two of them speak, I take it nobody here has the beast speech gift, do they?
I don't have beat speech.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Well, then you are treated to a very long conversation in like hisses and clicks and various other insecty noises.
And Dragos is just, sitting down, watching. Like, he's used to this by now. I mean, Anna's lived with him for like a month now, and this is not foreign to him.
And after a while of the two making odd noises and body movements at each other, Anna looks over at Dragos. I don't get it.
What you don't get?
I'm not. He keeps calling me his child. I have parents that
I know.
they're humans.
I know. In a more spiritual sense, not biological parent, but like he watches out. You know how some people have God, and like God, like everyone is God's children, according to Christians. You're myself, and Sikh, and you are kind of like this to him, kind of like that to him.
Is that cockroach God?
Not Christian God, but he is cockroach God basically.
Well, what other things have gods?
Everything, almost like everything has a spirit. Like not everything, but like several things have spirits. They have quote unquote things of that level. Can you be more specific? Be more use more layman terms? He says to cockroach and spirit speech.
She sort of furrows her brows. What you keep saying spirits. Everybody keeps saying spirits. I don't get it. I don't get it.
When you go into shadow, you hear voices, yes?
She stays quiet but nods.
What if I told you that those voices aren't things in your head, but there are actually things on the other side of the... Like, it finds a coin. The world is like a coin. On one side, you have this part of the world, physical things, and the other side, they're spirits. As spirit servants that try to give you tips when you are in the dark. Have you noticed it? That some try to tell you advice and stuff like that?
They talk. Sometimes they say things that are relevant, but they're all so loud. There's so many.
Yes.
Do you hear? Do you hear them?
I can go and see them. I don't hear them in the darkness, but I can go into their world and talk to them.
Why won't they leave me alone?
Because they care about you and want to protect you and help you and things.
Why do they want to protect me? I'm a monster.
Okay, I'm going to do a charisma leadership role. I'm spending yet another willpower. My leadership tree comes in, one of my favorite pep talks.
All right.
I get 3 successes, and 2 of those are 10. And it's like, you are not the monster. I've told you about this before. You are special. You can change into a big cockroach thing and do stuff, yes, but you are special. You have abilities, gifts, like, and I try to help. We all try to help you so you can do the best for the world with those gifts and have a good life, a nice life. And that's what the spirits are there for. They try to protect you and help you because you are a special person.
Hey Shelby, she's sitting on the ground, right?
Right.
Okay, so he's going to kind of kneel down, so he's kind of on her level. I had I had some issues with this same thing, this Walker. When I first figured out that I was special, I thought that just like you did, that I was, there was something wrong with me. But I came to understand that there's a reason we're like this, and the reason we're like this is because there's bad things out there in the world, and we are made to fight those things. And Cockroach there, he kind of helps us. He think of him kind of like you watched or you read fairy tales when you were a little girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think of him kind of like a fairy godfather kind of thing.
That was some
He yeah, he can help you, and that's why he kind of thinks of you as almost like he's your fairy godfather. He wants to help you because he wants to be your friend. He wants you to succeed, just like any godfather would, and so he's godfather to you, and he's the godfather to me, and he's the godfather to Dragos over there. And Dragos and I we're not exactly like you. We all have our own special things that we can do to help us fight things that for our godfather, and and to help out, to basically save this whole big crazy planet that we live on.
It may not be fighting that you are made for. Maybe you have another purpose. That we are made to fight, but you might be for something else. What you feel is what you feel. You are like this. Sorry.
What could I be for? I don't get it. All I can do is make people crazy and turn into a big bug. How can that ever help anybody?
There are bad things, and sometimes bad things must be removed. Sometimes bad things must turning someone crazy and turning into a big bug and getting rid of them might not be bad for the world. Sometimes.
What if I'm the bad thing, though?
You are not the bad thing.
Being bad's a choice.
Yes.
If you make the choice to be bad, then you'll be the bad thing. If you make the choice to be good and to do good, then inherently you are good.
Yes.
And I believe that.
She's gonna look up at Dragos. What's taint?
It is. Out of character, I actually have to get the proper definition because Dragos is like a technical person, so he would come with the definition. But I don't remember the definition of taint in my head. I can't really Google it because every time it's like a clusterfuck to get back on. So can someone just Google the definition of taint for me, please?
Sure. Give me 1 second.
Because my computer is revolting against me.
The noun is a trace of a bad or undesirable quality or substance. The verb is contaminate or pollute something.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Being taint is, the trace of a bad quality or a substance. In this quote, it's something called worm taint, and that's. It will take a long time to. Here's the thing. There's a difference between being a bad person and having taint. You can get taint from eating a bad burger that's been, poisoned with taint. Being tainted and being bad are different. Being bad, as Seeker said, is a choice. And even with taint, you can make a choice to be good. You can choose to be light and not be dark. Does that make sense to you? and we will.
What? Why am I tainted? What's a worm? I don't get it.
This is going to take a long time to explain, and I can explain this to you, and it will take time, and I promise to do that. But right now, just say it's nothing. There's just something like a poison in you that we are trying to fix. That's why That's why I've been showing you nice things like nature and stuff to make sure you still appreciate flowers and goodness and sunshine and not killing people, fresh air. You've noticed this, right? Because some people that are tainted stop liking those things, stop caring about the world. But I think you care. I think you care about how the world is. I think that's why you are afraid that you are a monster, because you don't want the world to have a bad thing in it, right?
Right?
You want the world to be,
Then
and you are a good thing. We are going, but and I know it can be hard, but sometimes you should listen a little to those voices, okay? Not so much that it becomes hard for you, but if you are a little in the dark and it tells you things that are relevant, those are good things. There are things out there that tries to help you.
I I just thought that I was crazy. I didn't know they were
You're
real. Are these things everywhere and I can't see them?
not everywhere, and they aren't here. They aren't waves around in this. They are in another world, connected to our own. It's like a mirror. Like
What's the other world?
it's the spirit world where they live, made for spirits and stuff. You have a little of the spirit world in you. That's why you can use powers.
Those powers came from a lab.
You think so, but there's a little of the spirits in you. That's what's one of the things that makes you special. Just going to roll perception, calling upon chameleon power here. Perception, empathy.
Zeke will keep talking. I mean, it's a lot to take in, young lady. It is, and we fully understand that. But like I say, we kind of think of you as kinfolk. I know your mom and daddy wasn't my mom and daddy, but I guess you could kind of think of me and Dragos here as kind of cousins. I guess you'd say we got the same fairy godfather, if you will. So we want what's best for you. I mean, and I hope you believe that, because that's truthful. We really do, and we want to help you. So that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to help you, trying to help you survive and understand what's happened to you, and hopefully help you to become the person that you want to be.
Gregor,
Percep-
she looks very confused and overwhelmed at all this stuff she's being shown and told today.
and maybe we should take it slower.
Yeah.
This is a big thing. This is a big thing. Do you want us to take it a little slow, and I can explain it to you over the next days? Would that be better?
Why
That's
why
fine.
does the cockroach have wolves as its children? I don't get it. Wouldn't you have like a wolf as
Um,
your
that's
spirit
has a
thing?
like like the wolves like us. Look at it like a big family, and sometimes family have different views, and different spirits are attracted to those views, and us are in a certain tribe or family, so to speak, that cockroach. likes, and cockroach helps. If that makes sense to you.
Yeah, we
I
think of it this way a little bit. Like he was saying there. We're wolves, like but we're city wolves. We exist better in the city, around people, around you know the bustle and the hustle of the city, just like a cockroach does. You tend to find them in cities, etc. And so that's one of the reasons why cockroach chose to be our if again to use the term you're familiar with, kind of like our fairy godfather. There are wolves out there that have different fairy godfathers because they are good and they're more comfortable in different things. So,
there there are more wolves.
Yes,
oh yeah, absolutely.
there are.
More wolves here.
Uh, yes, there are. There are other city wolves that you haven't met. There's a lot of us spread all over the world, and
Yeah,
we
you
are.
met Emmett already, right?
Yeah, and the
Mhm.
wolves fight the bad things.
Yes,
Right. Yes, ma'am.
but there,
The
but there are
what's
also.
a worm?
The war.
Why am I a worm?
You are not a worm, um, but there is this. As I said, I can explain this to you over the next few days if that's more comfortable for you, so it becomes less wow big.
Yeah,
Because
I don't understand.
yes, and now you're getting a lot of stuff in, so it might be better if we can just calm down and talk a little less about big things and more about normal things. Like, we haven't asked you this, but is there anything you want in life now that you have become, more fixed than what you were before?
I don't know.
No, is there?
I don't know if I'll get fixed.
Yeah, you will get fixed. That's why I'm working very hard for that, and you are working very hard for that. I see that every day.
Yeah,
That's why.
I I just want to be normal. That's all.
Mm, that's sadly not your fate in life. There are
What?
others.
What? Well, hold on. What, young lady? What do you consider normal?
I don't
What kind
know.
of what kind of things do you think you could do if you were normal that you can't don't think you can do now?
Mhm.
I I don't know. I
I mean, you
I want to
can
be able to go out. I want to see things again. I don't want to be scared all the time. I don't want to be a giant fucking bug.
Like,
Mhm.
that I can turn into a big wolf and stuff. I can still go out.
Yeah.
I can still go to the movies. I can still go to the coffee shop. I can go and see juggling shows in the middle of the street. You can do that too. We can take you out and doing stuff. We were just afraid that you
But
would.
if I go out, I might hurt someone.
I,
If I go out, somebody might find me that was there. I was there when the lab
that,
was
that's
around.
that,
If I go out, something bad will happen.
that
Something bad will happen to me. Something bad will happen to you, or
okay. I'm rolling yet again charisma leadership, pep talk, willpower. I spent 3 willpower this thing. 3 out of 7. One success. And it's like, we are here. We're going. You don't have to go out alone. We can be with you. We can protect you, and we can protect others. We will. I promise. I promise. And if we're going out, we are not going to go into busy street filled with thousands of people. We are going to go to somewhere calm first and foremost, so that nothing unfortunate happens. And we're going to, like, if you want to be able to go out, we can welcome you being able to go out.
Yeah.
We can,
I
but
I want
it's,
to go outside.
yeah, that's perfectly fine. And that's something we will do. We will take you outside. We can go outside every day. We just need to be careful and work, fix you, make you more able to be outside among people. Trust me, when we are done, you will be able to go outside on your own without anyone. You will be able to go out whenever you want to. And
Okay.
no, okay, American Dad crossover here, apparently.
Oh,
Um,
sorry.
you know, um, I'm not sure how to better put this. We're just here for you. We're like your cousins, and family takes care of family, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we're going to take this very calmly, very slowly, and we're going to get you help. We're going to, or we are helping you already, but we're going to, get you make the help better. That's why. Remember, when you came here, you could barely talk. You only sat in the corner with your little teddy bear. And now look at you. You can talk. You are much more able to reason and think. We're getting you back on a stable diet.
Yeah.
Hey, Shelby, is Cockroach still there listening?
Yeah.
Cockroach is listening, yes.
Okay, okay.
Dragos is going to give him a quick remark in spirit speech, just like cockroaches. I want to make a pact with you if you can give me any kind of mystical ability to make your mental illnesses less, like lessen the effects on them and making them more treatable.
I don't know how to do that. That's unicorn's brood.
Okay, okay, I will have to go and set something up. Any advice in that regard, then? Quickly, just like making motions to seek to keep Anna occupied. I guess.
The advice. Spirits talk. More spirits know you have her, the more dangerous it is.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we will. I think we will keep this tightly wrapped up. Uh, just wanted some help in this.
Honored Spirit, myself and Emmett are going to go back to the place where we found the young lady here to try to find clues to find more of her brood and your brood. However, there is a certain amount of
Dragos is at one point just going to say, "Sorry for leaving you out of this conversation, and I'm sorry for that. We want to find more like you," is what he just quickly says before translating the rest of what Zeke says.
Because of that, there is a certain toxic element there. And we may run into more things, and we're trying to bolster ourselves. We're wondering if perhaps you could teach us to be more resilient like you in the face of these toxins.
Yes, I could teach that. Out of character, I'm assuming you're referring to the resist toxin gift.
I am.
Because yes, I will teach. I will teach those of you who ask for it this gift. In return, I want nothing to happen to any of my children, be they my small children or the children created in a lab.
And that's going to ask one thing since we are taking Anna outside, he gives Anna a big smile. Could you have some, I don't know, spirits around us to make sure that no other spirits notice her or something? I'm not sure how that would work out, but like as you said, spirits talk. The more the knows, the worse, the more it will be spread. So therefore, if we could have some way to cut off that spreading process, like
I could meet with some shadow spirits, or you could meet with some shadow spirits. They cover things up. They love their secrets.
okay, I will do that. He nods before looking down on. After I fix some things, we will go out. I'm just making things more secure for you.
Cockroach nods to the two guru and to the not guru in the room. My children will be watching you. Look around when it is time to explore the lab, and I will bestow my blessing upon you. Until then. And Cockroach will actually slowly sort of fade away as if returning to the Umbra.
How does Anna take that?
She just stares. She's still very confused. She's having trouble comprehending anything that's going on right now.
Yeah, but Lazarus says we will take this very slowly, and fix things up.
Yeah. That was a spirit?
That was a spirit. That was a very big and powerful spirit that looks out for you. That was Cockroach, your fairy godfather, or god, or whatever you prefer to call him. He told us, he has been telling us how important it is to protect you and make sure that no one comes to harm you. His children, his small cockroaches and cockroach spirits are looking out and protecting you all the time, looking out for trouble.
Oh, okay.
So
So the voices, they're
at least most of them are good.
most of them?
Or at least, yeah, well, the voices are good. As I said, I will explain this over days. Okay, this will take time. This will take time and effortness. But we will take this slowly so you are comfortable. Nods. He says that. He says nods. Rios is just. By now, I assume he has found out what her favorite food and drink is, and just going to go and fix that for her. So just like, so that they are ready, able. Because like now, I think maybe you want to relax a little now, and take this all in.
Yeah.
I think that's good. And thank you for letting us talk to you today. We'll see you later. And remember, he points at his room that's like next door. You can always knock if you need me. You know this. This has been told to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, real quick, do you need anything else? You missing anything? Is there anything we can get for you?
She looks over at her collection of pencils that she'd been drawing on. These they come in colors. I remember that.
Yeah. We will get this for you.
Yep, not a problem.
Yep.
Anna, you'll actually see her smile a little bit.
I think at this point we can end the scene.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching.